Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video I'm making a little tour at my university, Washington State University here in the United States. And for those who don't know me, my name is Ruchira. I'm from Italy and I'm an international student here in the USA. So yeah, I want to make this little video about my university and how universities here are in the USA, and about tuition fees, housings, and things like that. Yeah. And I made this video originally in Italian language. Then I thought, why shouldn't I make this video for everybody, so people can get an idea about universities here in the USA. So yeah, let's I think that's it. Let's start. So this is the Faculty of Languages, Culture and Race. So this is the place where you will learn languages like Italian, French, Chinese, Japanese. It's pretty much depends on you, because it's you who want to select these languages. So yeah. So another thing about universities here in the USA is that you will see these bicycles pretty much in every corner, because like universities here offer their students these bicycles, so we can unlock them with a student ID. And I don't know if we have to pay something, because I have never used them, but I know that they have like a fine system. So like if we don't return within that amount of time, they fine us. But they are very useful, because we don't have to return at the same place we check out those bicycles. And so yeah, it's pretty much useful. And you will notice like these boards, maps, and in front of like every building, so we know that which building is. For example, this building is each building has a name, and what this building has to do with these things. Like this building is about communication. And yeah. And another nice thing about universities here in the USA is that like every faculty is like at the same place. But for example, like in my university, we don't have like the faculty of medicine here in Pullman. So yeah, maybe I didn't mention where like the Washington State University is. It's in the Washington State, and it's in a city called Pullman. And yeah, so like we have like every faculty from like astronomy to engineering, science, and so yeah, we have like we have a lot of faculties here. And so for example, the faculty of medicine is like I don't know exactly how miles away is that, but it's not like from like in Italy, in my city, the University of Messina is like it's like divided into pieces, because the faculty of medicine is like 4 kilometers away from the faculty of engineering, and the faculty of sports is half a mile from the University of Engineering. So, yeah, so it's not like that, but here like pretty much like in every university, like they are at the same place, so it's a good thing. We have libraries, so we have like everything right in the corner. So this thing here is the faculty of mathematics. Look how cute it is. I mean, it's small because like I mean, like not everyone do mathematics, right? So I mean, it's good. And yeah, so like inside our campus we have like parking slots, and if I'm not mistaken, we have to pay an amount. I don't remember like how much because I don't have a car. But here like pretty much everyone have a car, because like students, like children here at 16 years old, they can start just working. It's not like in Italy we have like a high unemployment rate. So yeah, here students can work pretty much everywhere, like McDonald's, and yeah, I mean, USA, right? That's why we are coming here. I'm joking. Um, and another thing to notice in this video or in this campus is like everywhere is clean. I mean, cleaning here in the USA is pretty much a good thing because like everywhere is in every corner is clean, and we like there are people who clean these like every day. So this building right here is where I come to do my mathematics homeworks. It's not just me, but like everyone who has like, or they have problems, or they don't have, they have to come here, because like okay, it depends on our first mathematics exam actually. If we get a score lower than 80 or 70, our professors, like teachers, say like okay, you have to go there once a week or twice a week. It depends on from your score. And they have like teachers via so like teachers and senior students who are good in maths or in physics, they will help us to solve our problems. And yeah, so another fun fact here in universities in USA is that like okay, let's consider that you are good in mathematics and you need a job to survive here, because you know, as you know, like universities here in the USA are pretty much like they are expensive. So to cover these expenses, you have like students can come to these places and talk with them and check out if they are willing to hire you. So for example, if you are like good in maths, you can ask for these people whether you can teach here, and accordingly you get paid, and it's a great deal, right? And so jobs, there are several jobs in the university, from cleaning to teaching. And I met like, for example, my mathematics teacher is a senior. I mean, she's doing her PhDs, and while she's teaching maths here. And I met a few teachers like that, and it's a good thing to take experience. And yeah, And another thing is like in this university, I mean, I believe it's in a pretty much everywhere. We have like studios where students can go work together with their colleagues. So yeah, and this is one of our libraries. We have two libraries. This one is for science and engineering students, so we can borrow books and return them without any fee. But we have to pay a fee, a fine, if we don't return the book due dates. So another good things is that you don't have any excuse to return books, because even though the library is closed, they have like this little thing we can drop books, and they will fall like where they're supposed to go. And so yeah, they, I mean, like universities here in the USA is that it's all about growing yourself, and they help for that. Because for example, like fining for these little things makes you realize that okay, we are not anymore like children, we have to behave as adults. And I mean, uh, yeah. So another thing you will notice in this video is that there are trash cans like pretty much everywhere, so students don't have to throw things around. So yeah, they have proper places to throw things. And so yeah, this is all the library. We have a second library too, and it's about like in general. And these buildings right there are the housings. So for accommodation, this university, I mean, this university can host few thousands of yeah, those things, and can host few thousands of students. Indeed, I stayed here in my first semester. And yeah, I will talk about housing a little bit later. And so yeah, this is the building. This, I mean, this building is pretty much new, and as I said before, like we can go like here, and if we don't have like any computer or iPad to take notes, we can use their computers, and they are absolutely free. So I had few classes here too, and they have a really nice room. It's called like a ballroom, and it's like a circle thing, and they have like projectors, and we can they have like even plugs, because we can take our computers, iPads, and to take notes. And yeah, and this I have done my communication class right here, and it's really cool. I think it's this building is pretty much new, and yeah, it has like studios where we can talk with our friends, and we can do our homeworks and things like that. And I remember that we had our first orientation here, where our like advisors and professors told us what to do in case of emergency, and what happened if we get hurt. And yeah, and yeah, these things are like little studios right here. And yeah, they are composed by computer sometimes, and I mean, you can bring your own computer as well. Yeah, I mean, look how clean these the streets, the places are. So this is the clinic. So yeah, it's like a mini hospital. We can come here. I remember that in my second or third day, I came here to get my the vaccine, because like for missiles or something like that. And yeah, and that's the building I was talking about, the mathematics, and I took also my sport class there. And that other building is about the education building, so the faculty of education, it's to become like a teacher, and things like that, to study history, something like that. So in this building, like a clinic is like these people are like very, I don't know if they are like doctors, but I hope so. Or I think that there are some kind of like senior biology or biochemistry students here working, and they are so kind. And this place is like great if you have like any problem, if you have like any issue, or they have like psychologists, and you can check your eyes here. I think everything is for free For example, for the vaccine, so this is the inside. Yeah, it seems like a hotel for me, like coming from Italy. In Italy we don't have like this, but I think like yeah, so like yeah, vision clinic, it has like several services like testing services, pharmacy, medical clinic, counseling and psychological services, and yeah. So the nice thing about this clinic is that it's pretty much free. So the first thing is that so our like in our orientation, our advisors told us like if you have like a cough or cold, you just don't go to the hospital. I mean, if it's like in emergency, it's fine, but otherwise don't go, because for those who know, like in the USA, if you don't have like an insurance, you are in trouble. Good luck. Yeah. So in these places, like they have like two I if I'm not mistaken, they have like two ambulances, and but unfortunately I couldn't find them here today. And yeah, here if you don't have like insurance, you are pretty much they yeah, I mean, it could be very expensive. So yeah, so in this video you won't see any student or any like nobody here, is because I'm filming this video during the COVID time in 2019. No, I'm recording, no, it's 2020 already. I'm sorry. Yeah, and this is like the summer vacation holiday period, and so yeah. And look how beautiful this place is. I mean, everywhere is clean. And so yeah, these are the housing buildings, and this is the place where I have taken my English classes. Give me a second, exactly right there. And so I'm an international student, and I didn't apply to this university like directly. So I had to I have applied to this university through a program called Into program, which is like a preparation thing for like undergrad and graduate students. And yeah, so as I'm an international student, in this case I had to take like grammar classes, and writing, reading, and speaking and listening classes, and it was the safe path for me, because I mean, I have applied by myself, so it was pretty much convenient. And so like my bachelor degree is like 4 years, and yeah, so I mean, this building is all about like, they focus just about international students who apply through Into program. So they have like advisors, people who select our courses. Indeed, like in my first year I couldn't select my courses, but like students who applied to directly to this university or other universities, they can choose to like which subjects to take in their first year, or second or third or fourth year. And another good thing here is in the US is that, so we have like this like traffic things, right? So we click it to cross the road, and it's not like in Italy they will pass on you, but they stop right there, because they don't want to, I mean, they are actually afraid, because if something will happen like an accident, they have to pay our tuition fees, and it's not like it's cheap, it's not cheap, it's very expensive. So they know how to stop, even they have like fly. So yeah. And so this is the cafeteria where I work. It's called the South Cafe. Like in the downstairs they have like a mini supermarket where students can buy like coffee, or things to eat, salads, toothbrushes, like pretty much they have like pretty much everything. And as you can see, they have like bicycles here as well. So in the top in the upper floor, they have like the restaurant where I usually go to for my breakfast, for lunch, and for the dinner. So they have pretty much everything, like burgers, pizzas, rice, and sweets like cakes, and other stuff. And they have scrambled eggs, and they have pretty much everything. And so yeah, speaking about the housing, like as I was an international student, I had no any idea. So I pretty much wanted to stay at the university to get an idea how these things work. And I had to pay something around $7,000 for my first semester, and it was included meals and housing and pretty much everything regarding to housing. And if like and they also gave us like a credits to eat at the restaurant. I mean, not credit, like money. So once we selected what we wanted to eat, we couldn't swipe we could swipe our card, and they could like charge for it. And sometime like we had like $1,200 for a semester for our meals. And if that wasn't enough, we could recharge our card by our debit cards or credit cards. So here, yeah, some students are playing. And yeah, this is a housing building as well. And my apartment was like around there. And I mean, it's convenient to stay in the university instead of the off campus, because I mean it's expensive. So for example, me from the second semester, I chose to stay off campus because it was very cheap. I could find a place like at $350 per month. And it was including like a bill. Like bills were included. And yeah. And but the convenient stuff being at the university is because you could wake up at like 30 minutes before than your class, and get ready. It's more than enough. But for me, that who I got like, I lived in off campus, I had to wake up like, I don't say like 2 hours before, but I had to prepare my meals and I get ready. So this is my campus room. I had a sink, a fridge, a desk. So I shared my bathroom with my the other room guy. So yeah. And yeah, so it depends on you. But yeah, it's very convenient to stay so this is the building of I think it's the Faculty of Chemical Engineering and Bioengineering. Let me check. So yeah, it's a chemical engineering and bioengineering building. I must end up here in few years if I will survive here. And yeah, so as I mentioned, so we have like this thing to cross the campus. And yeah, so we don't have to cross the road. And so like here the nature is pretty much everywhere, because it helps students to decrease the stress. How is that, how we say that? I don't know. So like, yeah, like the nature here is like pretty much everywhere. So like during the winter, these things are pretty much white because here like snow is pretty much a normal thing. And yeah, I mean, like in Italy, like in universities, we don't have like this much green areas for some reason. And another thing is that this university is famous for soccer games. And indeed, if you like, there are some students who want to play soccer and be famous like that and get into national teams. They apply to this university. And something that you can notice is that these flags, so like during the games they put these flags. And this university is pretty much famous for soccer. And yeah, around there they have like the stadium. It's a very big stadium. And some famous, like I remember that few months ago, like our university played with the Stanford and UCL. And yeah, they are pretty good. They are pretty good. And yeah. And I will show you the stadium later. And yeah, speaking about the housing, so like as I mentioned, like this one is the physics building, the Faculty of Physics. So like during the winter, these things, like these paths are like very slippery and icy. So that's why I say like it's very convenient to stay at the university, because you can just wake up 30 minutes earlier. And if you like live off campus, you have to take buses, and you have to manage your time. And guys, I recommend you to like come to classes like on time, because here people in the USA are like on time and punctual. And some teachers get I don't say get easily frustrated, but I mean, if you want to show yourself as a good student, just sitting in the front line is not enough, but get to classes like on time. That's a must. And if you have like any issue with that, you can talk with your teachers and saying like, I had to work, so things like that. Yeah. And yeah, I will talk about that later. And this building here is where I have taken my math classes. Don't confuse with the my math homeworks with my math classes, because I take my I took my math classes here, and I have taken any like English and the course called how to successfully it's a very long name, I don't remember, but it was all about like how to survive within the wall of university. It's not just about the wall of this university, but it's a good thing for like for any other university, because it says like which project to involve. And I mean it was great because I had a great experience thanks to that subject. So yeah, in this like I mean in USA you don't have to take just subjects related to your major, but you also have to take subjects like how to successfully survive in the university. And I have taken a sport class which I didn't like. I mean, I wasn't interested in that class because it wasn't even my major, but I had to take that classes because these classes give us like credits, and it help us a lot to get our degree. And even one more thing is that if we like if we would like to change our major, these unnecessary, I don't call it unnecessary, but they're like just not related to our major, and these subjects will help you to move your credits to another major, so it's very helpful. And yeah, as I mentioned before, like if you have like any issue with your professors, you can just talk to them. And it's not like here in Italy people like professors don't talk that much to students, but here in the USA students can talk with their professors pretty much every time they want if they struggle. And teachers, professors are very very kind, they are very human, like they are the kindest. Yeah. And so I remember that I talked with my English prof and the history one. So yeah. And so this building is called a Cub. It's like Compton Union building. Inside this building they have like a small playing area, a place to watch like games while the university play or other games. Or it's not like I don't, it's not a TV, but yeah, it's like a screen where you can see matches and things like that. And inside this building they also have a ballroom where like they organize events. I remember that they organized an event for the Martin Luther King Day. Indeed, like one of my professors in the how to survive in that class, they told me like like the students have to go to that so they, like they have to join that event so we could gain some knowledge and things like that. So in this building they have like a mini shop to buy some books as well. And they sell like t-shirts, sweaters, so that's how the university makes some money. And yeah, the another thing is about like universities here in the USA is it seems like a business more than like a college, because like they know how to make money. And yeah. So in contrast to the universities around the world, I don't know about this is the like the museum art or something like that. I think it's yeah, I don't think it's a faculty of art, but no, it's a museum of art, it's there. And so yeah, in contrast to like teachers in Italy, here in the USA teachers, professors are very very kind, so you can ask for help. And yeah, cooks hard art. And they are very helpful. I don't know if it's because like we pay a lot here in the US, but they are the kindest for me, because I have friends who attend universities in the USA, in Italy, and they struggle with their professors because yeah, you know. And so yeah, in all over like university you can see these things like little maps, like this is for the Martinez Stadium. and like where you can get tickets, gate from A to B, B to C. So yeah, this is the map of for that. So I haven't seen, like in Italy, I don't know if we like have like stadiums inside the university. Indeed, as I said before, like we don't have like every faculty at the same place, so maybe for that, but I don't think that we have like stadiums like this. Like, I mean, this stadium is like huge for its kind, because I mean, for a university that's a big. I mean, like in the US, it's a pretty normal thing, because I remember that the University of Michigan, for example, they have a huge stadium, and yeah, and I am not a soccer fan, so I don't like. No, I mean there is like no difference between football and soccer, but the soccer is more like rugby. And so this is the stadium, and a few thousands of people can sit here and enjoy the games, and they sell tickets, and yeah, exactly. And they have like few grounds for like playing cricket, badminton, and they have few sports, and students don't have to pay for these things, because I mean, like we have like gyms, we don't have to pay, because we already pay for the tuition fees, and yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you want to like improve yourself in that game, or you obviously have to pay, because you have to buy rackets and clothes and those stuff. But I mean, it depends if you want to do it like professionally or not. But if you want to just have some good time, it's not necessary. And yeah, so I recommend you guys to like if you want to attend the universities here, at least be like on time into the classes, because as universities are very big, you have to be there like at least for like in first days, you have to be there like just go there like at least 15-30 minutes earlier, so you can find where your class is. I remember that in first week, or in the, like even in like, I don't say first month, but like in first, within my 2 weeks, I remember that I Google mapped where that building is. And so yeah, and yeah, I always went to these classes earlier, so so I could find a place. And yeah, so yeah, in front of this building they have like the little map, and this is the place where I have taken my history class. And but this building is about, what is that, hospitality. Okay, yeah, this is the faculty of hospitality. And yeah, and we have like the dustbin cans like pretty much everywhere. And this is our other library, so we have like two libraries within this university, but we have like other library in like in Spokane and Tri-City. Yeah. And yeah, this is called Terrell Library, and it has almost like every book regarding to general subjects like English, history, things like that. And this is little statue made out of books. Look how cute it is! Oh my god! Yeah, and yeah. And yeah, in this, in like every corner they have like this instruction maps where you can find easily a building, Martin Stadium, for example, Compton Union, the Cub. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's it for today, and I will speak about little bit more about other things. And I think this video is already getting long, so there will be a second part of this video. And stay with me, guys, if you enjoy this type of tour. And yeah, this is technically the top of library. Yeah, so yeah, see you guys in the next video.
This is Washington State University. But what is it anyway? What are we talking about when we say WSU or Washington State? or all the other titles referring to the Evergreen State's land-grant university.
And in the fall, when the air turns crisp, the leaves turn gold, the sun shines bright on the Palouse hills, you get the spirit. This is Cougar Country.
I'm gonna need you to raise your glass. I don't care what you put in it. Here's the nights that you can't take back. We live hard, but we love to laugh. And we all thought that we'd get rich fast. Hop the plane out for greener grass. Found out the green is cash. Don't compare to the friends that last. See, we won't forget where we came from. This city won't change us. We beat to the same drum. No, we won't forget where we came from. This city can't change us. We beat to the same drum, the same drum. And no matter where we go, we always find a way back home. No matter where we go, we always find a way back home. Oh no, this city won't change us. 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 Won't change us. Hey, la, la, la.